Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to discuss some changes. So here is the insert that I am in for December. It is the Paper Penguin Co. and I love it, but I miss my Stalogy paper. Memories and so forth. I'll kind of quickly just flip while I talk. So I know that if you watched a few videos back, I stated that I'm taking my faith out of my actual planning, which this is. There's no faith in here. And I have found that I really love it that I have no faith within my planning sections throughout the week. However, after trial and error, I have found that I do not like my faith completely out of my whole book. So in the new year, I will not be in a half-year Stalogy. I will be in a full-year Stalogy, and all I will do is have this same system I'm showing you now, but in the back, I will have my faith, and that is where I will not flip to. I like that when I'm sharing my book, my main book, that I could share all my pages of planning with ease, that I don't have any problem. I don't really care if you read my morning pages sometimes. It's just some of the stuff that I have. So this is where it starts to change. Of course, I have in my planning sections, because I took out my faith, I was able to put a sleep habit tracker, notes on spending, destashing. I'll show you what I did this week, but I'm able to write lists individually for my family. I'm able to incorporate my pretty planning. If you remember, my pretty planning was in the back and it was vertical. I still miss that, but I also love the horizontal. If you notice that I do a lot of horizontal pretty planning in my ring inserts. So this also satisfies that for when I don't want to be in my ring inserts, which happen quite frequently. Food log and all that is still the same. And then my week and then my days. So what I did yesterday is I cut down my standard size Stalogy, the full year, and I transferred a lot of the vellum that was in my half year and just kind of put it in the new one, and I'll show you. It wasn't bad at all. I have the half year down right there, and while there are like some sections drawn out, I could probably still use that for something in the future. So here is last week. This is my sleep tracker, and I just write when I go to sleep, when I wake up, and the interruptions throughout the night. As you can see, Friday and Saturday, and Sunday, I know I had an interruption on Sunday. I just didn't write it. I woke up at 5. But throughout the week, I could see that I was waking up. Oh, I can't put this back in. Hold on. And then I was only waking up like once. So far, even today or last night, I woke up just one time instead of all of these times. When my anxiety is really, really high, when my ADD is just kind of swirling, I can't sleep. I also have a lot of other issues with sleep. This section I absolutely love, and that's why I wouldn't put my faith intertwined back in. So list from last week from my family. This is last week's pretty planning. Here is my food log. So I notice I have space at the bottom for my food log some days. I am going to journal how I feel or put workouts. Got my brain dump, my week, and then here was some of my days. So I am headed into the last week in this book, and then I will start, this is the last week, and then I will start my new half year. So here is this week's tracker. I actually really love it because I added a cleaning chore list, a little section. My friend helped me remind me to put a cross there, so I remember to do my faith. If my son has any driving lessons, and of course this is if I purchased anything. if you saw last week, I canceled the take a note. So I'm not getting that after all. And I'm kind of glad because I'm going to go back to what I initially thought, and that was to use, let me grab it. Oh, it's over here. My B6 Slim 2021 full year cousin that I cut down, and use this as my kind of rear year of record and pretty planning, and I could just do the stickers and just have fun with it. Dailies can be, I don't know what, but I'm gonna have fun in the new year trying to figure that out. So this alleviates me spending money, this lets me shop my stash, and this lets me use what my friend gave me for anything I want to do. So I canceled that, and then here's the list for the week. Here's how the pretty planning is shaping up, and food log, brain dump. Weekly, it's Christmas week. Here's the day. I did kind of try to pre-plan and draw out the rest of the week, and on 24th, I have a list and things for my tamales, things that I need to do for the gumbo we're gonna cook, and all the stuff I need to buy. So I kind of have it smushed in between there. I put it in this because for January, I know, I've got my newly cleaned apricot. And I haven't put down, normally I hide these. So I put a piece of paper and I hide them. For 2022, golly, Monique, I cut down the back of my standard so it could fit in the little pocket right here. And I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do it, I'm just not committing to it for January just yet, because yeah, I just don't want to. So I put a little paper clip on the little flap, and then this is holding this down so it won't like indent it pretty bad. And then I've got this. So this is my 2023 planner for the year. I did decide that right here I'm tracking, like our holidays, but instead of my yearly tracker, which is what I keep in the back, I always use like some kind of Filofax one. It's health log. I've got this covered. So one of these, I'm going to put my weight, sex, period, and all the stuff that I would put on that tracker right here. I did take this. This is from 2022. I love it. And I put it right here. So I'm going to keep that with the monthly. So let's see how that works. If not, I will just buy it. I have homeschool in the back. These inserts are not for sale. A friend made them for me, and I track homeschool. So I do homeschool over here as well. I've tracked it for the year. So here's my full year. I still need to tab it out. I've transferred some stuff over here. This is just a piece of paper that I glued in. Really love it. I did have to just print this one. I already had this one printed, so I print this one for the dashboard. And then I've got tasks and personal goals. I've got thankfulness. I just got to number it out. Husband. Then it goes into my tracker. Then obviously morning page, all that I still have to draw out. Here's my week, my first week. So all of this is 5 weeks of the system I just showed you. And then back here, I haven't set it up yet, but here's like where the faith commonplace will be. And then back here is all of what I want to do for my faith, my marriage, my kids, all of the personal stuff. I will, account for all the pages, and then I will have like my commonplace book as well. So this is what I know, this is what I'm used to, and I'm just so glad that my brain was like, what are you doing? So yeah, I just wanted to show you what I'm doing there. and just the few minor changes. I know I was making fun of the people that I was like my true friends just really allowed me to separate this. How could you? But I love that you guys just let me do my thing and know me enough to just be like, let me let her do her thing and let her figure it out. Because if I say something to her, she's going to be a hot mess. I do need to reprint this. I need to change out the black, the toner in my printer. As you can see, this is from Mod Plans and I love it. But it's kind of, it looks vintage and I thought I would like that, but I need it to be all the way black. So I will cover this with something really nice, and I'm slowly making my way for January. The next thing I need to do is just tab everything out and then just kind of draw out some things, transfer my tasks and personal goals, set up my back area, but I have all week to do that and it's always so fun. So anyhow, my friends, thank you so much for watching. God bless you, and hopefully I film before Christmas. I'm sure I will. But have a fantastic week.